Consider the following code segment. Okay, so we are creating an integer array named values. So let me go ahead and add that to my trace table. So we have values, and then it is an array. So I'm going to go ahead and make that array. Now this is using the initializer list. So rather than setting all of the elements to default value, which is 0, it will go ahead and initialize each one with its value in that comma separated list. So the first element is 1, then 7, 3, 4, 9, 2, and lastly 1. Let me just make sure I have those right. 4, 9, 2, 1. Yep, perfect. Also on my trace table, it is a good idea to always include the indexing right above so that you can quickly reference which index is the code referring to. So now this line of code is done. We created the array of integers. The next line of code is saying that we're going to now create another variable. This one is going to be sum, which is a regular variable. So it only, is only just one item that's going to be in that sum. So what sum is going to be whatever values at index 3 is, which that's 4. Values at index 3 is 4, plus values at index 4, which values at index 4 is 9. So 4 plus 9, that's 13. So sum gets the value of 13. That line of code is now done. The next line of code says that values at index 0 is going to be replaced with the value of sum. So since sum is 13, that means that the value at index 0, we're going to replace that. And we're going to replace it with the 13, since that's the value of sum. So that line of code is now done. And then the final line of code says sum plus equals values at index 0. Remember that plus equals is the shortcut way to say you're adding that value to the variable. So saying sum plus equals values at index 0 is the same as saying sum equals sum plus whatever values at index 0 is. So you're just adding values at index 0 to the previous value of sum. So since value at index 0 is 13, we just changed it on the line before, that means we're adding 13 to 13, which means that sum is now 26. The code is done, and the question is saying what's the value stored in sum, which is of course 26, so the answer is E.